This is AEW Fight Forever. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So what are we getting here? It's a 4K resolution, 60 FPS. You can play locally with up to 4. You can play online up to 4. If you are buying this game, consider using the affiliate link in the video description. Takes you to the Microsoft Store. Supports the content on the channel and all that great stuff. So yeah, this is a new wrestling experience. We've got a battle royale set up here, and we are going to be talking about what this take on wrestling has to offer. I didn't even get to move. Okay, wow, all right. So yeah, this is an interesting experience which offers the AEW side of wrestling. It's all elite, and you get to compete with a large variety of different wrestlers, male, female. I think you can even looks like you can kind of combo them together, which is kind of interesting. Then you can create your own characters if you want to. There's actually quite a few options. It's decently extensive in regards to customization. Then you've got things where you can customize the arena. There's preset arenas you can play on. There's a variety of different modes. There's this tutorial guy that won't leave me alone and continues to bother me for many matches. So there's not even an option to turn that off, which is driving me crazy. Anyways, yeah. So there's a bunch of different ways to play. You could do 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4s, battle royale. There's a barbed wire thing. There's mini games, locally stuff. There's online stuff, so you can compete with others. There's some kind of dynasty type things. There's an in-game store, which currently just seems to be stuff that you earn cash from playing, and then you can unlock new moves and stuff like that, and new attire and new stuff, lots of new stuff. And it seems pretty generous for unlocking in-game cash, because I was able to, if I wanted to, buy a bunch of things right away. And yeah, I don't know what the long term of that's going to be like, but it just seems to be in-game thus far. But not 100% sure on that at the current point in time. Please just leave me alone, tutorial dude. Please, just mercy on my soul. I know what I'm doing. just leave me be. I'm trying to pull off my signature. Oh, now I've lost the signature move there. So you see at the bottom, there's signature stuff. It's pretty straightforward. You go in, you do your hits, and you can do pinning, and it's all the typical wrestling stuff that you would kind of expect. And I'm kind of basing this off of my knowledge of the WWE games, which I know how to counter. Ah, jeez. Anyways. It's they keep popping up, and it's please disappear. I don't want you. I don't need tips. I got all the tips I need. Anyways, yeah, so I'm basing my knowledge off of reviewing the WWE games for quite a few years. Please don't ask me what I think of AEW. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means. Well, actually, I think it's all elite wrestling, but I don't know this stuff, okay? I'm showing it off. I'm trying my best. I barely, I get it. I know how this works and stuff, but if you're asking, technical details, who's your favorite, wrestler from this group, is I don't know them. I don't know their accomplishments. So, just give me a break, okay? Let's try my best. Sorry, we're totally going off here. Yeah, it's an interesting experience. I mean, it plays all right. It looks fine. I haven't really had anything pop up that's an issue. If you're coming from say the WWE games, obviously I think this is not quite at that level at this current point in time. But yeah, for a starting point, I don't think this is actually too bad. Visually it looks fine. Character models seem decently accurate. There's lots of different moves and things to pull off. A good variety of a roster of characters and wrestlers that you can play as. I can't help but feel this does look like something from a gen or so ago, just in regards to the shape of characters in the ring and stuff. You know what I mean? It's got that older vibe to it. But again, it's not too bad. It actually, like, it plays and functions pretty well. It feels kind of like aged, if that makes sense. But I think if you're really into this kind of stuff, it's not too bad. Please leave me alone, tutorial guy. Please, mercy on me. Yeah, it's not too bad in that regard. And why is there not a setting in the menus where I can just be like, make the tutorial guy vanish? Leave me alone, tutorial guy. I've got better things to do than waste my time with you, tutorial guy. Anyways, sorry, I'm sure they eventually vanish if you play enough of this. Or if you do enough of what they want you to. Oh yeah, that was nice. But anyways, yeah, it's not a bad sort of like simulation of the wrestling experience. We're doing like a threes right now with the ladies, obviously, as you can tell. It's just kind of like, it really does seem to be more of like a mid sort of ground level sort of game offering in this regard, but you know, for like a first kind of run of it, at least I think this is the first run of it, there's kind of a good selection of modes and ways to play and things to do within the game, and then there's a good amount of like a suite of customization in this one. So yeah, I actually think it's kind of impressive for what it is, because I know how hard it is to do like sporting type games and like catch up, if that makes sense, on sporting games. Like, it really can be hard to actually get something going. It's, you know, especially when you've got some of these other kind of like sporting titles, especially like wrestling type games that have been around for years and years and years. It's hard to make a new entry in any sort of like sporting experience and actually catch up, because there's just so much complexity to do, and you know, then you've got the other one sort of just coasting along. So like, I really do understand it. And you know, like the backdrop is fine, like there's a good amount of variety within like the crowd. It's not like a massive crowd or anything. And the entry kind of stuff's fun, and there is music that's playing, you know, but you know, for copyright issues and stuff, I don't want to get like burned. There was like a whole list of things where it was like, you know, to be careful about like in-game like footage. Don't use any of the clips from AEW. Don't use any of the TV stuff. Don't use, you know, music and so forth, so forth, so forth. So yeah, if you are wondering why it's not kind of as loud as, you know, normally would be with music pumping in there. Oh, get off the ground already. You just got launched into the mad. It's okay. Okay, we're getting back up.
Listen to me. You're going
Yeah, I know. Trying to grab stuff from under the ring here. Is there anything under here to actually grab? Okay, maybe we should just get back in. I was trying to see if there's like, maybe like I could grab something. Anyways. I don't even know why I would mention it if there was nothing for me to grab. Oh, that's a big hit to the face. But I mean, like, you know, I don't know if it's got like the beautifully smoothest of like cutscenes and stuff, but again, for kind of a first go here, it's not bad. Plays well. It looks fine. It's just like, for me, there's just something about like the character models and like the way they kind of interact that like screams like 360 era, but like as if it was given a resolution bump up on the most like recent platform. And I think maybe others would get that vibe too when you're watching this, that sort of is just, you know, an aspect of it. But like I said, it's not bad. It actually plays fine as far as my understanding of like wrestling kind of games goes, which obviously, as I've mentioned, is not like spectacular or anything like that. But I don't know, I have fun with it. Let's go around, bash these ladies down, you know. I could do like a taunt. Can I do my taunt? Yeah! She's got the moves! What is she doing? That looks more like gymnastics as opposed to like doing a fatality on that lady. Ow. And you know, there's cool little indicators telling you where the damage is being done and stuff like that. And then you got like this mash kind of thing where you gotta like mash the buttons to get back up. And yeah, it's not like overly complex, but it works, you know. It works. Should we do like a taunt? Yeah. It's just ridiculous. So I think it captures the spirit and the style of AEW wrestling, which again, I have no idea what that is. But, you know, I'm sure you guys can tell me or something like that, or whatever. I'm sure it's another form of wrestling that exists. But yeah, no, it's kind of cool. I guess maybe it'd be neat if there was like some more like costumes for the characters, like if you customize stuff. Oh, I think I won here. Okay, let's get into the next matchup here. Mellow. Alright, so we've got like a barbed wire match coming up here. So that should be interesting, I think. Yeah, I always love jumping into things that I'm not totally familiar with because it's kind of fun to see how it is. Wow, TNT and TBS Networks by Storm. I assume that's like an American kind of set of shows. 50 of the best is this roster of characters. More than 10 different modes. More than 40 weapons, deep customization, career mode, and all the minigames you want. Oh, this looks ridiculous. I love this. Oh, and I like that you can actually compete, because I was talking about that briefly earlier, like, was the male versus female type thing, or include, like, a mix, because I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, WWE does not allow that in their games. Yeah, even as the most recent entry, I remember that being a thing, so I'm kind of like, oh, that is fascinating. Although it's not really turning out too well for Shida here, it's, yeah, she's, gonna be embracing the barbed wire with this physicality difference. She's giving it her all, though, guys. That's what it's all about. I mean, it's kind of like this looks like a fun little wrestling experience. And, oh, I can't believe she picked him up like that. I think you could have a good time with this one. I don't know. I think if you're into this, it's nice to have more like wrestling type options. Oh, don't touch the ropes. Really don't touch the ropes. I think she's dead. Oh my god, there's blood. She's caught on the barbs. It's gonna be a murder in this arena. Why won't the ref step in? Oh. At least we're having fun. That's what it's all about. Oh yeah, and there's blood, and you can turn that off if you want. You know, if blood is too much for you, it's a menu option. You gotta defend back. Teach him a lesson in pain. Could you imagine doing this in real life with like the barbed wire and stuff? This would be ridiculous. The amount of injury because it's like sharp metal and it's electric. This is crazy. Pin him down. And the lighting in the back's not too bad either. It's really like the weirdest mix of something where I'm like, my eyes and my mind are going, oh, this is like 360 era, but then I'm like, oh, but it's so sharp, it's like the sharpness of today. Did we both just die? Is that how this works? Wait, is the arena entirely empty except for the small bit of crowd? Did it just flash and show an empty crowd? I think it just did that. I think it was flashing the backdrop looking at or showing an empty crowd. Hey, here we go. Please stop throwing my face into the barbed wire. Anyways, but yeah, please don't scrape the face. We're professional actors. We need to, you know, do this stuff. What am I doing here? Am I signaturing him out? Oh, I don't know what's going on here. This is not a good situation. Into the barb with you! Look, guys, he's getting sparky. Ugh. I'll pin you right down, man. You ain't got nothing on this lady. We both look pretty beat up for this. This is like, this is quite a competition. Right into the barbed wire with you. So anyways, yeah, no, there's a variety of modes in this one. It's fun, you know, that's the biggest thing. This is an enjoyable experience. If you, you know, like the wrestling games, it's a nice mix-up, something a little bit different. You can support this other form of wrestling that exists, if that's something that you're into, because, you know, having your league represented in a sport is, you know, sports game is obviously a big deal. Kaboom! Oh, good, I got an achievement. That's because I'm the best there ever was. Don't forget it. Don't forget it, man. Hobbs going into the wire. He's a big dude. He can handle it. Oh, yeah. She's too powerful. She's going all Palpatine on this guy with the electricity. A Sith Sheeta? Take him down. We got this. Oh no, he's still... This guy does not want to get taken out by a lady. It's okay. It's alright to lose, man. Enjoy the electricity. Unlimited power. I am having a good laugh in the... That would hurt your own head so much. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. He's in the danger zone. Welcome to the danger zone. He's in such danger, but yet he keeps getting back up. Uh-oh, that's not good. Watch him turn this around. He's got the stamina back up. Oh, come on, it's only your spine. You don't need that. We both look like we've been through the ringer. Uh-oh, that's pain, guys. That's what that is. Don't let anyone fool you. Oh, she went for the chest grab. I guess that's where the real pain was. Not the electricity or the barbed wire cutting or slicing your face up. Ugh. I'll see you in the afterlife. I feel like they just wouldn't be paying you enough to, like, sit there and get cut up by a barbed wire and electrocuted by it. A bloody good victory. Alright, so we're climbing the ladder now. We've got to climb a ladder. 7 tile defenses. Someone is a little overly confident. The Spanish god? Okay. Apparently he likes leather. Anyways, yeah, so kind of interesting, you know, it's a unique experience. I think it offers a good amount of content for you to enjoy. I know how a ladder match works, man. Hey, look, we've got, like, matching underwear going on. That's fun. So anyways, I digress. You really can have some fun in this one, some silliness. It's got some crazy stuff. I think most of all, this is actually like a pretty solid starting point if they were to continue to build off of this with future iterations down the road. It is fun, it is enjoyable. I think it gets the wrestling bits down quite well. You know, it's got the humor and the style of it. Just like, you know, it's not gonna be right up to the level of, like, say, the WWE games, as those have actually improved a lot over the years, but I think this is actually pretty solid. I don't know what more people are really kind of necessarily expecting out of this sort of thing. But as I said, you know, I do the best I can with these wrestling titles, and I kind of look at it, and I'm like, oh, it all functions well. It's, you know, kind of fun to play. It's different. It offers some different modes. It offers the kind of modes you would sort of expect here, just in regards to being able to, like, you know, compete in different ways, make your own custom characters, make your own custom arenas. You know, you got all these silly things like, you know, you could do the... No, don't grab the ladder. You know, you grab the ladder, there's like the barbed wire fights. What are you doing? No, we gotta get the ladder. Okay. No, you gotta... Okay, apparently I'm struggling to pick up the ladder. Put the ladder in the thing. Okay. Okay, well that's a new bug. That's funny. Never seen that before. I guess I gotta, like, knock him down and into the crowd, and then I can, like, pick up the ladder and, like, put it in there. Like, the whole point of this is to grab the ladder. Okay, maybe if we cooperatively work on the ladder. Okay. I'm gonna move the ladder over here. You lie down for a bit. Okay, so let's just get this in here. No, that's not it. That's not it. Don't look under for... We have the ladder we want. Okay, there we go. The ladder's in. Okay. Alright. What is he checking for? The ladder's already in here, dude. We're collecting the ladder. Do you even know the sporting that we're doing right now? Okay, okay. I'm getting in. I'm gonna kick this guy in the face. He's getting his own ladder! Ho 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 ho! Alright. I've got the ladder. I'm setting up the ladder. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm climbing the... No, yeah, accidentally. That was my bad. That was my bad. Okay, I'm setting up the ladder. He's drunk or something. And I'm climbing the ladder towards victory. Yes!
Here's your chance to end the match.
Yeah, I know how to do the goddamn ladder. Get off my screen! What?